Hey, Algeria. Good morning.
Good morning.
You speaking with ATM Reed today.
Okay. It's
Live
nice to meet
direct
you.
in Kensington.
Yes.
So, Algeria, tell me a little about yourself. How old are you? Where you from?
I'll be 54 on June the 5th.
Okay.
I'm a Gemini. I'm from 6 and Fairmount.
Okay.
An only child. I have 4 children and 2 stepchildren. I went to St. Peter's, and then I went to Bach. I went to Community College for Paralegal Studies. I volunteered for Mamie Abdul-Jamal case. I did Lahi Crisis Weatherization, FEMA, rent rebate, and put it all in the computer system at United Communities at 8th and Snyder. I volunteered on the voting polls. I worked in a halfway house facility.
Okay.
I bought in Lehigh. And my last job was weighing trucks on and off a scale at Deason Watson. I lived in Mayfair. I moved down Kensington in 1999.
Algeria.
Yes.
All right, so we got some people that don't know too much about the blocks and stuff in Philly. So the first block you said, that's where in Philadelphia?
6 and Fairmount is now Northern Liberties. Northern Liberties. Not that far from downtown.
Okay.
It's a totally, I lived in Fairmount Manor.
Okay.
It's totally different than Kensington. That area is totally different than
What's
Kensington.
the difference?
The difference, 6 and Fairmount was basically a black area. When you get down to Gerard, Spanish came in. It's different because the drug setting is different.
Yeah.
Kensington is wide open.
Yeah.
Kensington have allowed a lot of things. And the government have put a lot of things. So a few people is to blame.
Yeah.
I moved down here in 99. Now, when I moved down here in 99, it was not like this.
Yeah.
On Grandsback Street, they were selling where it wasn't like it is. Nowhere like it is. You can go to the library, McPhair's. It was not called Needle Park because that's not the name of it. It's McPhair Square.
Why they call it Needle Park?
Because you know why? They allow people to come there. See, I say allow because if we was living down there, nobody perfect.
Yeah.
I used to snort cocaine. Somebody introduced me to meth. I don't get an income. I get food stamps. I have my own apartment now. So I stay up for days and I tell my story, how my process changed, how I changed. Because God, it's not me, it's God. See, he didn't turn his back on me. I turned my back on him. And the only reason why I survived being homeless after my husband died living on the street was because of him. And the angels that I didn't even know that watched over me when I used to drink passed out on the street. Have fantastic people, no matter what they do. They have to know that they have to fight for their community. They have to fight for our children. All my children are grown. They live in Delaware County. But children do not come outside and play at all. You must give back because the only reason why we all here is because a king among a king among a king among a king. It has to start with that library. It has to start with making a stand.
Yeah.
I got a bad rash on my chest due to fentanyl. Fentanyl killed 2,000 people in the first 3 months.
Can you repeat that? Can you keep the stats?
Fentanyl killed 3,000 people in the 2,000 people in the first 3 months in California.
You want to start a business with YouTube? You want to get started creating a podcast? Purchase our new ebook and get all the information you need for only $10. My name is ATM Ray, and I will offer informative steps, advice, and ideas to seek potential success in YouTube and podcasting. Remember, get all the information you need for only $10. Link is below or above.
Yes, I didn't take no antibiotics.
Yeah.
They tested for cancer. When I was talking to somebody, the prescription fell under the train tracks.
Yeah.
Like 2 days later, it cleared up. But you see how bad it is. That's fentanyl.
Yeah.
There was bosses before fentanyl. They look down on Kensington, okay? Real bad. They allow Kensington needle boxes in front of the door. People won't leave the library. You shouldn't have to drag them because they kids go to the library.
Absolutely.
Our children should be able to walk through that front door, not get on the bus and go to another library, or not play in the back of the library.
Absolutely.
They was bosses before fentanyl. They was born a boss. Make a statement. So when they try to indict, hold up. You indicting me? I had to clean that library up. Make a stand in your community so they can't just throw anything at you.
Absolutely.
They will throw anything at you. They will give you a number. just like they did the Jews. But the only difference, it won't be right here. They will put it on paperwork, close that folder, and act like they don't know you. You got to make a stand. Where's the stores at? You don't deserve a Wawa?
Right.
Wawa have never been in a minority area. See, sometimes a person can take the focus. Look at Algeria, she do a little bit. All my kids, CK in Delaware County, Springfield, Cheltenham, and a condominium in Lancaster. They don't have to deal with this. Fight for your area and our children. A woman was beat to death by two 16-year-olds and a 19-year-old. How many people from Kensington will go there to represent them and say, hold up, wait a minute, they was wrong, but I can say sorry because of the chaos that they see every day. You had two psychiatrists, adult psychiatrist and a child psychiatrist. They still have a child mind. Look at the chaos they have been through.
Yeah.
Who is going to court the sin? When you get locked up on the corner, how many people support you? Because you know the judge look right at them. They look in the audience and see who support him. That's why Meek Mills had them buses out there to support him. You got to fight for each other in Kensington. Because people ain't going to come down in helicopters and clean them streets up. Because they didn't do it and they don't care. Cops sit back. Because if it was them, they burnt the whole area down if their kids couldn't go to the library.
Yeah.
You ride by $1 million bikes. Get the hell off them bikes and clean that library up and put flowers around like you see this area. You must give
We
back.
in a nicer section, guys. We in a nicer section of the city right now. We switching it up today.
Beautiful.
And what they call this neighborhood, they don't call this Kensington, do they?
No, this is like Port Richmond.
Port Richmond, yeah, we in Port
Look,
Richmond,
you go
guys.
down them streets.
Look how nice
You
it is
wanna
over
tell
here.
me
They got Applebee's, Wawa.
You want to tell me that Kensington don't deserve that?
Yeah.
All the chaos that they've been through.
Yeah.
They have been.
Everybody got to come together, man. You know
They
that.
deserve a community-ran community center because only y'all can tell about, look, do this, do that, because you've been through that process.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm 54. It's not about Algeria. Y'all young people, y'all are in charge. Y'all in charge. You got to make a stand like they did in the 60s. Because they will throw anything out. They put a needle box in front of your door, you don't pay rent. Because that needle box is not in front of Mayfair door.
Do you indulge in fentanyl?
I snort meth.
You smoke meth?
I snort. I've been snorting cocaine. I snorted. First time I was introduced to it when I was 14 years old.
Okay.
I was legally married. Me and my husband had 3 children, and me and my son's father had 1. My oldest son got a condo in Lancaster, and he'll be 38.
Okay.
His father died of a fentanyl overdose. He was the one that introduced me to cocaine. I always snorted because someone who took over a whole project building at 7th Street, 7th and Spring Garden, said never smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke weed, don't smoke crack. Always have been snorting. Okay. And I started snorting meth because cocaine had me chasing so much. I can do a little bit of meth and go all day. I have to tell young men and women, and they have to get out that library. Yeah. See, there's no kids in Kensington. There's no, look, what kind of store would you like in Kensington?
A mall.
What kind of mall? There ain't gonna be no whole mall.
A nice shopping mall with, you know, any type of something, or something for the kids. You know, something affordable.
What about Fun Facts right there?
Yeah, something affordable and stuff. You know.
There's room there. Are you Muslim?
No, ma'am.
But they need a big message.
Yeah.
They need something between Kensington and Allegheny.
Are you Muslim, ma'am?
I love Michael X. I love Mr. Honorable Farrakhan.
Yeah.
I do. I used to always wear my hair.
Okay.
I love, but I was raised Catholic.
Okay.
My thing is that, because I switch up. I'm a Gemini. You know, Geminis are crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think that we should discriminate against religion. In today's time, we're working in some dangerous times. This is do or die.
Yeah.
We got to come together. All religions. The Pope, Honorable Farrakhan, Mr. Honorable Farrakhan, come together because Kensington needs help.
Okay. Algeria.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you
for your
so
time.
much. Thank you.
I got 2 more questions before we wrap it up.
Yes.
Algeria, where do you see yourself in 6 months?
You know what? I need help to stand up. And I'm praying on the streets of Kensington to help me stand up. I make the crosses. I make all kind of crosses out of anything.
Okay.
And I'm the one that I'm gonna make a cross out of a piece of wood over there saying, I'm the one that was at the corner of the library decorating. I need Kensington I need Kensington to come together to help me. We got to get that library together. This been going on for a while, and I've been saying
the library. Say the library.
Fair Square.
Let's save it. We all got to come together to save it, guys.
And also, make a difference. Bosses came out their mind screaming, "Where my cigar? Where my Cuban?"
Yeah.
Make a difference. Stop selling it. Send that fentanyl back in a box.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need it. You never did. You always was bosses. Make a statement. Don't let them do anything to you. You got to change a world, and you deserve it. You owe it to yourself. Oh, they owe it to themselves.
Algeria, thank you for your time.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much.
you.
God bless you.
I appreciate the conversation.
God bless you.
ATM Read with All Time Media is out. Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.